as a county government of Uasin Gishu, we have worked hard to support cooperatives. Today, we have about 350 active cooperative movements. And most of our farmers are now members of cooperative movements. We have also grouped cooperative movements from Moiben and Soy to create a farmers cooperative union that now they are developing a value addition factory at Cabenes that is going to add value to maize so that farmers can be able to get better earnings. So cooperative is the way to go. It's going to support farmers in value addition. It's going to support farmers in mobilizing savings and lending credit where banks may not do. I believe through the cooperative movement today, we are going to build strong cohesion in this country. We are able to kill ethnicity because cooperatives brings together people of common interest irrespective of their ethnic backgrounds. And I believe that having a common interest is more important than having ethnic interests. Because if you want to get fresh ideas, you get through a cooperative movement that brings together people from diverse backgrounds in this country. And I want to believe that this is the way to go. In Uasin Gishu, the hawkers we have in town have a cooperative. And through that cooperative, the county government of Uasin Gishu has been lending them money. The border operators the same. In town, we have 8 circles for border operators, and they access loans through the county government of Uasin Gishu. I want to say that the county government of Uasin Gishu has not left out any organized group. We have actually assisted organize them into cooperatives, and I want to tell you that they even have uniforms. And that's why we are proud of them, and we want other counties also to borrow a leaf from us. We do have an organization of the veterans. These are people who have been working in the disciplined forces. They have already formed their cooperative, and the county government of Uasin Gishu has been supporting them. What we are saying is that we want the mother cooperatives, like Arambe Sacco, not to neglect those who have retired, because their numbers are big. Through their monthly pension, they can use that one to remain in the cooperative and secure loans to support them. 2, we want SACCOs also to assist the members, especially those who are on the verge of retirement, on how to develop alternative sources of earnings so that they can lead a decent life beyond retirement. Main things that we were stressing is the need for cooperatives to automate. For efficiency to be realized, automation is key. This can enable cooperators deep into the village be able to have close communication with other cooperatives and also with the banks. Efficiency is also enhanced by automation. You can be able to generate quick reports. You can be able to generate information that you need within a very short time through automation.
We are a fund of over 531 million, and we have been able to lend over 400 million to various cooperative societies. A majority are to the farmers cooperatives. Why farmers cooperatives? Farmers cooperatives find a challenge to access funds from institutions such as banks, because in their level of business, they are not created per se to do a lot of profit. They are mainly socio-economic. So that means that even as they collect milk from the farmer, they are not supposed to remain with a big margin. Assuming the processor like KCC is buying milk at 38 shillings, the farmer cooperative is only allowed to remain with 2 shillings. So what goes to the farmer is 36 shillings. So you realize it's more of a service organization. So they do not have money to roll around and be able to have what you can call profit, to borrow from financial institutions that charge a lot of interest. So you find that when they borrow from financial institutions which charge a lot of interest, it ends up eating on the assets of the cooperative society. And that is why they are better off borrowing from our fund, which gives them at 5%. With 5%, they can be able to afford that cost with the little margins that they make from serving their members. In cooperative societies, the number of members determine your level of capitalization. So when you grow members, you in effect grow your capital. Of course, we are looking at matters like safety and security, image building. Our cooperatives in Uasin Gishu still suffer from image, and you find that they are patronized by senior citizens, particularly the farmers. Why? Is because of the way they do business. They do business in a very traditional manner that does not attract the young person. And that is why under this re-engineering program, we want our farmers cooperatives to re-engineer their services so that it can attract the youth. It is not enough to complain that the youth are not patronizing cooperatives. People cannot go somewhere which does not resonate. The youth are at the different level. They were born at a digital period. So you cannot want to reverse the gear and want to serve them in a manual manner. So we want these cooperatives to re-engineer the way they do things, improve their image so that the youth can be attracted to come into these institutions. So and we are working hard as a movement. We are involving the stakeholders who are the youth to help us to make the services offered by the cooperatives to resonate with the needs of the youth. The youth need different products from what the other senior members need. And that is why we want to create products that actually appeal to this young person. And that is the challenge that we have as a department, and we have started embarking on it. We are training our staff, we are building their capacity. This next 2 weeks, we are going to do a baseline survey. We want to establish the status of each cooperative that we are going to work with, get to know how many members they have, how they are operating, the number of staff, the level of capitalization, and then we embark on a serious re-engineering program. It's very ambitious, but we believe it's achievable, and we want to push them to the wall to be able to change the way they do things. We are able to support the SMEs, the OCAs in this town. With their I think they have 6 cooperatives. We have been able to extend loans to them. And these loans, they are able to give to their members. During the last year, which is a COVID period, they did not have money to save so that they can be able to borrow. So without the fund, they would not have been able to sustain their businesses. At this point in time when it was very difficult, they were able to come and borrow from the County Enterprise Development Fund and give to their members, because most of their members had to reschedule their loans because of the low business volume. So I want to say that the fund is really a blessing to the cooperative movement in Uasin Gishu, and it has changed the dynamics of the movement, taking it on an upward trajectory, given that even we support growth of enterprises by extending out of the fund, 3% is for administration, and that administration we have restricted it to building capacity of these enterprises, and even building capacity of individuals. We go out and meet self-help groups who are not essentially cooperatives and train them on how to establish and run businesses. So I must say the fund has impacted in more ways than just being a fund that is able to extend credit. The other component is the issue of value addition. The leadership of the county directed the department to form unions, which we formed 3 unions, one for Moiben and Soy, and then the other one for Tarbo and Kapseret and Kases and Napkoi. These unions, their main role is to embark on value addition, and as you are aware, we are doing a milling plant which is 65% complete, and we are still sourcing for funding to be able to complete the same. The other 2 unions are also working very hard to see to it that they do something in the area of value addition. We have other unions like the Dairy Union, we have a Matatu Union, Matatu Circles Union, which are also administering to their members. So the cooperative movement is very strong, comprising mainly of the farmers, cooperative societies, the SACCOs, investment cooperative societies, and housing cooperative societies. So we continue to grow. Particularly now we want to go to key issues like Growing membership. Membership is still low per cooperative society, and we want it to increase. We want membership to the farmers cooperative societies to raise above 500 members, and to the SACCOs we want to build even stronger SACCOs which have a membership of over 1,000.
Na pia katika uhusiano baina ya SACCO hii yetu tuna uhusiano mzuri na county, kwa sababu ilifika mpaka kiwango kiasi ya kwamba hata tumeweza kunufaika na pesa ya enterprise ambao waliweza kutupea loan. Wametupea kama mara mbili. Loan ya kwanza tulipewa ilikuwa $1,000,000 na tukalipa, tukapata top up ya 2 million wakati tulikuwa tumebakisha kama pesa kidogo. Na hiyo pesa imeweza kutusaidia kwa mambo mengi. Tuna miradi, tuna biashara ambazo ni za motorbikes kama business yetu. Tulimanage tuko na pikipiki kama 15, na pia kuna wale members ambao tumenunulia pikipiki ambao tumewasaidia wakawa ndio wenyeji wenye pikipiki, wakakuwa na ownership kutoka kuwa madereva. Na pia haikosi pia changamoto katika hiyo mradi kwamba kuna wale ambao umenunulia ama umepea pikipiki na akashindwa kulipa na akanyang'anywa. Hiyo changamoto haijaikosa, lakini wale ambao wamekuwa waaminifu wamefaulu, na wale ambao wamekosa kuwa waaminifu bado hawajafaulu. Pia tulienda as far as hata tumenunulia mmoja wetu gari. Tulinunua gari kama ya SACCO kupitia hiyo mradi ya mkopo ambao tulipewa, na ni ile tu changamoto ni malipo tu kutoka kwa mwenye tulinunulia, lakini bado SACCO imejaribu kusonga mbele.
Je, unaweza sema in total sasa mmeanza kugawa pesa ngapi na mabadiliko gani ambayo unaona kwa wanachama?
In total ni kama tumepewa $3 million, yani milioni 2 na 2.6 sababu tulipewa 1 million na tukapewa top up ya 1.6. Tulikuwa tumebakisha deni ya 400, tukapewa $2 million, ikakata 400, ikabaki 1.6. Kwa hivyo in total ni kama tumepokea 2.6 million from the county enterprise fund, na imekuwa ya manufaa kwa sababu ukisikia nimesema kwamba kuna watu ambao wamefaidika kupitia kwayo. Umepata ownership ya pikipiki, alikuwa hana pikipiki. Wengine hata wameweza kufaidika kuomba mkopo kidogo wa kupeleka watoto shule. Yeah.
Unaona future ya SACCO yenu ikiwa wapi sasa? Tangu mwanzo kupata usaidizi. Malengo
yetu ni kwamba Mungu akisaidia, malengo yetu ilikuwa ni kwamba ikiwezekana members wale ambao ni active karibu 100 wa SACCO wote wawe landlords. Waweze kutoka kwa umaskini ya kudaiwa na landlords, waingie kwa shamba lao. Na nafikiri tukishirikiana na enterprise department na cooperative at large, ninajua kwamba tutatimiza hiyo ahadi, kwa sababu tulikuwa tumesema kwamba tutakapokamilisha hii na members pia wakuwe waaminifu, next tutaenda ni kwamba tutajengea watu manyumba kama vile tunaona sehemu zingine wanafanya. Pia tuna mradi ya kununua shamba ili tuweze kupea watu kama loan walipe polepole.
And Empty Vessel SACCO started as a women group, and we used to do merry-go-round, and we used also to do articrafts, and which we could sell. But then as the group grew up and we grew in numbers, we decided that lending became a bit difficult for us, and we decided that we form a SACCO, which is now Empty Vessel SACCO. And now we have our number of members are 75, and it has been very beneficial to the members, because every member benefited. They are able to borrow money from the SACCO and do business, and most of our members are actually small business people. Some of them are women at the rural areas. They borrow money from the SACCO and they do farming, and we really emphasized on tomato farming, whereby we buy for our members farm implements like seeds and fertilizers, and then we encourage them to plant potatoes, and most of them have really benefited, and they have increased from a quarter of an acre to an acre, and so it has been very, very beneficial. We have also been doing detergents, which helps our members to get income generating, which also goes to the SACCO, and it helps our members also to get, for us to borrow to give them some money, and also to use the detergents for in their houses. So our members are actually our customers also. And during this process, we have also benefited from the county enterprise fund, which has really, it has given us money to also help in lending the members and doing our other projects, like enhancing our detergent project, buying chemicals, which helped us to sell even during this time of Corona. It has given us a lot of benefits. We sold our sanitizers, we sold our hand wash product, and we also sold our bleaches. So it has been very good and very, very encouraging to the members. Without the county, actually, I don't think we would have done much, because it reached a time when we didn't have funds and we were not able to give our farmers, we're not able to give them funds to do business or to pay school fees. But then the county came in as our rescue, and it boosted us, it boosted our farmers a lot. We also would like to thank the county government through our cooperative enterprise office, because recently we had a training for our leaders, which was very, very beneficial. We learned a lot of things, and which we wished that if we had done that training before, we would have really been very far in our circle. We would have gone very far. But we learned a lot of things, and we appreciate. We received certificates, and we are going to use the knowledge that we received from that training, which took place in February, to improve everything that we need to do in our circle. The funds that were given was 500,000, which part of it we used to give members in terms of loans, and part of it we had a project for potatoes. We had a potato project which we planted 1 acre, and it did very well. We managed to get the produce, and we sold the produce, the potatoes, and it really boosted our account very much. We were able to sell the potatoes and even give more loans to the members. So that enterprise fund really helped us, and we wish that we would have taken more. I think we would have done more things. We are looking forward to working with the county government. We have applied for a tender to supply the detergents and the soap to the county. Our enterprise office has been very supportive to us, because they have used our products. They usually order for our products to use in the office. They are very, very supportive, and we are looking forward to actually working with the county in the supply of our detergents.
From our area where they were born to look for greener pastures is because they don't have something that is earning revenue at the area maybe they were born or after they get 900 shillings at the end of the day. Instead of looking for a kibarua that will pay around 500 shillings.
Thank you so much for those comments.
Thank you, Director, for the wonderful comments and suggestions. They are just reward us now. Double fish. So it has System side, we have been able to take us the remaining parts of our program.
I want to thank Mr. Lagarde for leading us in the discussions. And I'm very privileged today to have my colleague and my sister, CC for Trade, ICT and Industrialization. She will be talking to us. I know all of you happy. So as we continue to wait for our, we want to be on time, and that is why we understand the kind of business that we are in. So two, because number one is the governor, number two, your members. When you are looking for people to inspire you. Now, I will want to request someone to pass a vote of thanks. Consensus, Director wetu ambaye is the only director, vote of thanks. Director Ray, maliza na hiyo vote of thanks. Asante.
Oh, okay. Alafu muta alafu apate jana.
Yes. Wakati yaoshwa tu. Ni kuoshwa tu itolewe hiyo mchanga. Ikae sawa. Hiyo ni haraka kidogo. Mimi mwenyewe sitakuwa, lakini wife wako. So uniambie kama utaweza, nitamwambia alafu tu. Sawa.
Oh, okay.
Kuna kitu kingine gani yenye mnatengeneza?
Ngoja siniaje? Akaraka uko chini. Ndio kama ziko, hata mimi pia nahitaji. Alafu na kesho. Naweza tupa hiyo tu kama ishani.
Yes.
Nini iko?
Yeah, it's okay.
Saa tupaka.
Utakuwa free saa ngapi hata tuende? Unaona stage ya just opposite. Kuna ile rough road inali ni kama 50 meters. Just on your right. Kuna kani kidogo hapo kama kwa tembe. Garage hapo. Niko tu ndani ya garage. Yeah.
Pikipiki yake fani, si ndio?
Kati kwamba ndio mtu akitoroka tu. Sema mtu akitoroka maisha. Ayo, dia kok ikut